The Northern Sea Route, or NSR, runs along the Russian Arctic coast. It offers a shorter alternative to the Suez Canal route. The NSR could revolutionize global shipping by reducing travel time and costs. Used for centuries, it's gaining attention due to melting sea ice. However, the harsh Arctic environment poses significant risks. Increased traffic could damage the fragile Arctic ecosystem. The NSR's geopolitical implications are complex. Russia claims it as territorial waters while others argue for international status. The NSR could reshape global trade patterns. The NSR offers significant economic benefits, particularly in terms of reduced shipping distances and costs. Compared to the traditional Suez Canal route, the NSR can shorten the journey by up to 40%. This translates into substantial savings in fuel consumption and operating expenses. The shorter travel time means faster delivery of goods. The NSR has attracted considerable interest from shipping companies worldwide. Several major shipping lines have conducted trial voyages, demonstrating its commercial viability. The increasing frequency of these voyages suggests the NSR is on track to become a regular shipping lane. The increasing use of the NSR raises significant environmental concerns. The Arctic ecosystem is particularly vulnerable to human activities due to its slow rate of recovery from damage. Oil spills, for example, could have devastating and long-lasting impacts on marine life, as well as on the livelihoods of indigenous communities that depend on the Arctic environment. The emission of black carbon from ships is another major concern. Black carbon, a potent climate pollutant, can accelerate the melting of ice and snow when deposited on Arctic surfaces. This could further exacerbate climate change and contribute to rising sea levels, with global consequences. The noise and vibration from ships can also disrupt marine mammals, such as whales and seals, which rely on sound for communication and navigation. The potential for accidents in the challenging Arctic environment is a serious concern. The presence of ice, unpredictable weather conditions, and limited search and rescue capabilities increase the risks associated with shipping in the region. An accident involving a large vessel carrying hazardous materials could have catastrophic environmental consequences, highlighting the need for robust safety measures and emergency response plans. The opening of the NSR has significant geopolitical implications, particularly in terms of power dynamics in the Arctic region. Russia, with its extensive Arctic coastline, views the NSR as falling within its territorial waters and claims the right to regulate shipping traffic along the route. This stance has led to tensions with other countries, including the United States and Canada, which argue that the NSR should be considered an international strait. The NSR's strategic importance has prompted increased military activity in the Arctic. Russia has been bolstering its military presence in the region, modernizing its northern fleet and reopening Cold War-era military bases. Other Arctic nations, including Canada and the United States, have also increased their military activities in the region, raising concerns about a potential militarization of the Arctic. The competition for resources in the Arctic is another factor driving geopolitical tensions. The Arctic is believed to hold vast reserves of oil, natural gas, and minerals. The melting of sea ice is making these resources more accessible, leading to increased interest from energy companies and governments alike. The potential for conflict over these resources highlights the need for clear rules and cooperation among Arctic nations. Section 5, Navigational Challenges, Ice and Infrastructure. Navigating the NSR presents significant challenges, primarily due to the presence of ice and the lack of adequate infrastructure. While the melting of sea ice is making the route more accessible, the Arctic Ocean is still covered in ice for a significant part of the year. The unpredictability of ice conditions requires careful planning and specialized vessels, such as icebreakers, to ensure safe passage. The lack of adequate infrastructure along the NSR poses another challenge. The route lacks deep-water ports, search and rescue facilities, and navigational aids. This lack of infrastructure increases the risks associated with shipping in the region and makes it difficult to respond effectively in case of accidents or emergencies. The harsh Arctic environment also poses challenges for crews, who need to be trained and equipped to operate in extreme cold, strong winds, and prolonged periods of darkness. The remoteness of the NSR further complicates operations. Communication systems can be unreliable and access to supplies and support services is limited. The vast distances involved also pose logistical challenges for search and rescue operations in case of accidents. Addressing these challenges will require significant investments in infrastructure, technology, and human resources. Section 6. Technological advancements. Enabling safe passage. Technological advancements are playing a crucial role in enabling safer and more efficient navigation of the NSR. Advanced ice-class vessels equipped with powerful engines and reinforced hulls are designed to withstand the harsh conditions of the Arctic Ocean. These vessels are equipped with sophisticated navigation systems, including ice detection radar and satellite communication systems, to ensure safe passage through ice-infested waters. The development of autonomous navigation technology is also expected to enhance safety and efficiency along the NSR. Autonomous vessels, guided by artificial intelligence and equipped with advanced sensors, can operate independently in challenging conditions, reducing the risks associated with human error. These vessels can also collect valuable data on ice conditions, weather patterns, and other environmental factors, contributing to a better understanding of the Arctic environment. The use of drones and other unmanned aerial vehicles or UAVs is also proving beneficial for NSR operations. Drones can provide real-time aerial surveillance of ice conditions, monitor shipping traffic, and assist with search and rescue operations. Their ability to cover vast distances and operate in challenging weather conditions makes them invaluable tools for enhancing safety and efficiency along the route. Section 7. International cooperation towards sustainable development. International cooperation is essential for the sustainable development of the NSR. The Arctic Council, an intergovernmental forum composed of the 8 Arctic states, plays a vital role in promoting cooperation and coordination on Arctic issues. The Council provides a platform for dialogue and collaboration on matters related to environmental protection, maritime safety, and sustainable development in the region. The International Maritime Organization, or IMO, a specialized agency of the United Nations responsible for regulating shipping, has also been active in developing guidelines for safe and environmentally sound navigation in polar waters. The IMO's Polar Code, which entered into force in 2017, sets out mandatory standards for ship design, construction, equipment, operation, training, search and rescue, and environmental protection in polar regions. Collaboration between Arctic nations and other stakeholders, including shipping companies, indigenous communities, and environmental organizations, is crucial for ensuring the sustainable use of the NSR. Sharing information, best practices, and resources is essential for mitigating risks, promoting environmental protection, and maximizing the economic benefits of the route while minimizing its negative impacts. Section 8. Conclusion. The future of the Arctic Passage. The Northern Sea Route has the potential to become a major shipping lane, transforming global trade and ushering in a new era of Arctic shipping. The economic benefits of a shorter route between Europe and Asia are significant, offering reduced shipping costs and faster delivery times. However, the environmental risks associated with increased shipping traffic in the fragile Arctic ecosystem cannot be ignored. The geopolitical implications of the NSR are complex, with potential for both cooperation and conflict among Arctic nations. The need for international cooperation to ensure the sustainable development of the NSR is paramount. Technological advancements, particularly in ice-class shipbuilding and autonomous navigation, are playing a crucial role in enabling safer and more efficient navigation of the route. The future of the NSR depends on a delicate balance between economic interests, environmental protection, and international collaboration. By embracing sustainable practices, investing in research and development, and fostering cooperation among stakeholders, we can harness the economic potential of the NSR while safeguarding the fragile Arctic environment for future generations.